Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. Today's look is going to be a simple date night look using the Iluvsarahii collection, and if you haven't seen my previous video on the review, it'll be right here, so go ahead and make sure you check that out. So if you want to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, first things first, I'm using the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin-infused setting primer spray. You just want to spray this all over your face, giving a generous amount to prime the skin real good. And make sure you let that dry before you use anything else. Next, I'm using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is to reduce any redness you may have, and just put one pump on your face and just rub it in. Next, I'm using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, taking one pump on your finger and rubbing that into any texture you may have on your face. I'm taking the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC and using Morphe's M173 brush and putting that on both of my lids. And this is to create a good base for your eyeshadow. Now I'm using the Iluvsarahii and Colourpop palette in Chic-y, using the Morphe R40 and in the shade Distressed. Placing that on both of the lids to lock in that color and so it does not crease. I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil and I'm in the shade number 3. Next, taking the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, I am using the soft brown shade, and this is to bring life back into your eyebrows so that it doesn't look too painted on. Now I'm taking the Morphe R40 again, using Freckles, and I'm going to put this in the crease of both of my eyelids, and make sure you really blend everything in. If you think you're done blending, blend one more time because blending is key. Taking my Sonia Kashuk brush with no extra product, I'm just going over the crease again to make sure everything is super blended and seamless. Next, I'm going with the color Vivacious from the palette on a Morphe M209 brush, and I'm going to wet it with some MAC Fix Plus just to make sure that the pigment comes off a little bit more. Next, I'm going in with Freckles from the palette with my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm just ever so slightly dipping it in and going into the crease again and blending. I'm going in with the color Noche on a Morphe, M215 brush, and this is an angled brush, and I'm going to start a wing liner. Now you can skip this step and just do a shadow liner with no wing, or you can just completely skip this step altogether. Remember, makeup is makeup, there are no rules. And it does get a little fuzzy here, but just keep on winging out the liner. It'll come back and focus in a second. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I'm in the shade 203 Nude Beige. Taking your beauty blender, you just want to make sure that you blend out your foundation, pat it in the skin real good. This color does look a little light on me, but trust me, I think this is more of the lighting messing with my foundation color. It does match my natural skin tone. Next, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting shade in Peach. Just gonna do 3 little swipes under my eye to cancel out those dark circles and blend out with your beauty blender. Now I'm just making sure here that everything is blended all together, my color correcting concealer and my foundation. I'm taking the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer in the shade 02, which is a creamy natural shade. I really like this concealer, very blendable and very creamy. You can get this at Walgreens, and as you can see, I did mess up a little bit on the concealer, but once you blend it out, you can't even tell. I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just tapping some of the powder into the cap, making sure that I have no crease concealer under my under eyes, and setting it with this powder as well. I'm also baking under a little bit, not too much, but enough so where I don't crease too bad. I'm taking the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and I'm making this fishy face to carve out my cheekbones. And I'm also going on my temples, under my cheekbone, under my jawbone, and on the bridge of my nose as well. I'm taking a Moda brush. These are similar to the Artis brushes. I know you can get these at Walmart for about $16. They blend out very nice. With the contour, you really want to blend it and blend it and blend it. Same thing with your crease color, you just want to blend it as well. Now under the jawbone, you want to blend down so that everything under your neck blends very well. You want to ever so slightly dab your brush into the contour stick so that you don't get too much product off on the brush. Taking the translucent powder one more time, I'm going to set the entire face, and you want to do rolling motions all across your face. If you did put foundation down on your neck, you want to make sure that you set that as well. I'm taking the Hoola Benefit bronzer in the powder form and just going over the contour that I have created with the cream stick. Again, make sure everything blends and looks natural. I'm taking the Morphe M437 brush and just blending my contour a little bit more. I'm taking the Hoola California blush and I'm also using a Morphe E4 brush. And because I have a rounder face, I don't like to really smile too much and put the blush on the apples of my cheeks. I want to make sure that my face looks a little bit more slim, so that's why I'm doing it almost on top of the bronzer. Next, I'm taking a Sephora brush. It does not have a name on it, I just know it was from Sephora, and I'm making sure that I blend out the blush and the bronzer a little bit more. Remember, if you think you're done blending, you're not. Blend one more time and you're good. And also wipe away that translucent powder from under your eyes. Next, I'm taking Distressed on a Morphe M167 and I'm going to go right under the brow bone and highlight it. I told you guys this would be a nice brow bone highlight. I'm taking Freckles again on a Morphe E18 and I'm running it on the under part of my eyes, like right under my lashes. You can go as light or as heavy as you want, or you can skip this step altogether. It's all your preference. I'm taking Noche and I'm also using a Morphe E38 brush and I'm gonna go over freckles, but only about to the middle part of my eye. Not all the way like I did with freckles, but about to the middle part, and just blend that as well. And you can do this as light or as dark as you want as well. Taking the E18 again, I'm just gonna blend everything and make sure it looks good and seamless. I'm using the Milani highlight and this is in Strobe Light. I'm also using an e.l.f. fan brush and I'm just gonna put the highlight on the high points of my cheeks, above my brow bone, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and underneath my lower lip. I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow powder, and I'm using the highlighter part because I'm extra and want my highlight to pop a little more. You can totally skip this step, or you can just use the highlighter that you're using and make it glow even more. I'm taking the Sephora brush again, and I am just going to blend out everything and make sure everything looks seamless. Taking the Infallible Pro Glow highlighter, I am just going in the inner corner of my eyes and also on the brow bone. And because I am extra, I wanted more of a pop, so I dipped my fingers in and went right over that Infallible Pro Glow powder. And I'm just taking that Sonia Kashuk brush and blending out. Also taking Distressed again because I didn't like how glittery it looked. So I'm going over the brow bone once more. And I'm not flicking y'all off. I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray and putting everything, or setting everything I should say, in place. I am taking my eyelash curler and curling my eyelashes. And I pump it, or actually I count to 15 and pump while I do that, just to make sure that my lashes are curled enough. And I'm taking the Maybelline Big Shot, or the Colossal Big Shot mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. And I'm just putting mascara on my tops and bottom lashes. My eye was starting to get red, so I think it was my allergies. Okay, taking the Iluvsarahii and Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Curvy, I am just lining my lips and also filling that in as well. If you make any mistakes, you can always clean it up with your finger, or your foundation would work as well. I'm going over that lippy pencil in the Ultra Glossy Lip, which is also in the shade Curvy, just to add more of a glossy shine. So this is the final look. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Everything I use will be down in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. My handles will also be down in the description box as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!